Ready to talk business?
Let's do it. Like, if you guys are here to talk to me about like what happened with me and Al Gore on Saturday night, that was totally like just the party and.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So, what are you guys here for?
Yeah, well, remember we need to talk to Yeltsin about his political policies and stuff.
Right. So Boris. So what's this whole shock therapy thing all about?
Can you take off the glasses, please?
Oh, sorry, I'm just really hungover. Shock therapy is something that I created myself, and I created it to renew the failed communist state that was here in Russia. I used it to privatize the formerly state-owned businesses, and this was part of my idea to transition to a free market economy that isn't stuck to the old communist roots.
So you were talking about the failed communist state. What was the reason for its collapse?
That's a good question. There were many reasons for the failed communist state. The most major being the economic and social problems that plagued this country, and in addition to the westernization that was coming into this country. Furthermore, the big lie came out, and the big lie was the reasons for that communism was such a failed idea, and in addition to that, the country was growing too large, and it didn't provide. It wasn't able to sustain itself. Clinton.
What are your ideas on the KGB?
Well, the KGB was a very useful government agency. They were very good at what they were doing. They gathered intelligence without hesitation and did it thoroughly and completed every task that that was assigned to them. And this was a very good feature for the government.
That's cool, bro. Do you have any more questions, Castro?
Yeah, what's that about, what is it? Democratization.
Well, democratization, in my eyes, is a very bad thing for the Russian culture. You know, I'm moving away from the communist state. However, I want to keep the old Russian ideas and not be influenced by the corrupt Western governments spreading their ideas about democracy and other heinous things.
What about desalinization?
Well, I'm in favor of this action because it was taking out the old ideas of the failed communist state, and you know, I'm trying to implement my new ideas about a free market economy using my shock therapy. So desalinization allowed me to move away from the failed economic structure of the Soviet Union.
Yeah, since we're talking about reconstruction, can you tell me about perestroika?
Well, perestroika is the Russian word for restructuring, and this was talking about my modernization within. I was transferring the economic power from the central government to private hands and the market economy. This is like furthering my ideas of the shock therapy. So obviously I'm in favor of this action. You know, this really allowed me to allow the country to create joint ventures with foreign companies and expand Russia to a global superpower.
That's cool. Now, what are your plans for the future of Russia?
Well, I'm gonna continue to privatize the companies in our society. I'm gonna try and push Russia to a free market economy and transform it to something that will actually sustain the Russian people. And however, I will not fall victim to Western influences like many other countries. I'm gonna be staying with the roots and principles of Russian ideas and continue to promote my shock therapy ideas and hope for a better Russia in the future, a more flawless Russia.
Appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. We'll catch up soon, man.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, Kalina, what you doing?
Hey, I'm just writing a letter to Margaret Thatcher, expressing my love to her, because you know I
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? That it's just what we need. You decided this. What you say? What did she say? What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? That it's just what we need. You decided this. What you say? What did she say? Notes keep falling out your mouth. It's sweet talk newspaper.
Guys, I forgot to tell you.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? That it's just what we need. You decided this. What you say? What did she say?
Dear Margaret, by the time you read this letter,
What you say? That you only meant well. What you say? What you say? What you what you say? What you say? That you what you say? That you only meant well. What you say? What you say? What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say?